He started in his teens with just $14. Now he's a 21-year-old paperback king. Every week, every current state startup follows entrepreneurs in various countries across the continent to see how they are working to make their business dreams become reality. CNN award-winning entrepreneur Andrew Mupuya was just 16 years old when he decided to take on the world. That was back in 2008 when both of Mupaya's parents had lost their jobs and could only afford to cover his school fees. I had to get to meet my basic needs by myself. Remembers the Uganda businessman, I decided to face the world alone. Inadvertently, the government of Uganda came to Mupaya's aid. At that time, officials in the country announced that they were considering a ban on plastic bags to curb environmental damage. Mupaya, who was still in secondary school, immediately saw this as an opportunity to launch a paper bag production company. I conducted a feasibility study, market research around retail shops, kiosks, supermarkets around Kampala, and discovered there is need and potential market for paper bags. Read this: Sales into Sales with Bags of Love. To start out his small operation, Mupaya figured out he needed a capital of 36,000 Uganda shillings, $14. He raised the first $11 from selling 70 kilos of used plastic bottles he collected over 1 week. Mupuya then borrowed the remaining $3 from his school teacher and embarked on his entrepreneurial journey producing paper bags on a small scale. Since then, the business has grown extensively, and today, at the age of 21, Mupuya is the owner of Youth Entrepreneurial Link Investment (YLI), the first registered Uganda company to make paper bags. The young entrepreneur employs 16 people who produce up to 20,000 paper bags each week. His long list of clients includes restaurants, retail stores, supermarkets, medical centers, as well as multinational companies like Samsung. YLI has made about 1,000 Nick bags for the local store of the electronics company. Right now, I have 72 clients, said Mupuya. 90% of our clients always come back. Green impact. Mupuya's remarkable achievement and sure business skill have been recognized with a number of accolades in recent years. In 2012, Mupuya was the winner of the $30,000 Anisha Prize, a major award given to young African entrepreneurial leaders who take the initiative to address critical needs in their communities. The awards I have won give me courage to push on with my business, says the young entrepreneur. It shows to me how I'm doing the right thing, and it's helped me define the impact I'm creating. Read this: Playgrounds made from change. Uganda has attempted to ban plastic bags in a bid to deal with its acute waste management problem and promote environmental conservation. Yet, they are still used in Kampala and often block drainage system or collect in heaps on the side of the road. Mupuya, however, believes Ugandans will eventually choose paper over plastic, and he even plans to build a recycling operation. A paper bag is eco-friendly. It can easily decompose, he says, but plastic bags take too long, so that is the difference. Just the start. From now, Mupuya sources his paper from Nairobi, the capital of Kenya. His business is housed in Kasokoso, a slum just outside Kampala's bustling city center. Here, everything is done by hand and with precision. YEOI employees turn out thousands of bags daily, cutting the paper manually and then folding it and gluing it appropriately. But this takes time. This takes time, and as customer numbers grow, then team cannot keep up with the increasing orders. Mupuya says one of the biggest challenges for his startup right now is supply and demand. It needs time to produce the right quality and quantity to all clients because it's run manually, he says. It's quite hard to catch up with some clients who are used to cheap plastic bags. At Mupuya, my next step is to get a machine because I'm only able to supply 5% of the demands I have. Relays, fish and craft to foosball tables, furniture to float your boat. Yeah, Mupuya says that this is a problem that most clients understand, pushing him to keep thinking big and press ahead with his plan to promote environmental conservation. My vision is to have a clear Africa by eradicating use of plastic bag and emphasis on paper recycling. He says, I dream of having a big plant where I'm able to supply bags all over Africa at Mupuya, putting emphasis on sensitizing about environmental conservation. So I believe this is just the start. Read this. Pizza maker girl gets Nairobi naked. Read this. Street vendor built toilet beast empire.